Some replays are for me, and this is certainly one of those replays from Slade X here. He's got 4 rank 9 Hellblaster volley guns. Only the mind of Slade could come up with such madness. There's also a land ship here as well, and a unit of Grenade Outriders absolutely getting savaged by some Sepulchral Stalkers. Overlapping fire with some Sterling's Revenge armor-piercing pistols on that Regiment of Renown Free Company. We've got some Pistoliers over here as well. And just a regular lord on foot watching all the carnage with the Sunmaker in the back. There's just a lot going on here from a gun perspective, and I love it. We've got Cetra the Imperishable currently trying to resist the damage from one Hellblaster with that Incantation of Protection. Protect himself with some Chariots as well. We've got the Sepulchral Stalkers, one on each flank here, and already in the center, these Nehekaran Warriors and Tomb Guard. They're in kind of a blocky formation, which means they are going to get absolutely pounded by artillery here. So yeah, like I said, sometimes the replays are just for me. Just to watch some carnage. I'm gonna have to do some big brain high level analysis. Just gun go boom and skeleton go, I don't know, burst. Beautiful, simply beautiful. The Tomb Kings, you know, they're going to make contact with at least a couple units here. This land ship is standing nearby, just broadsiding in both directions at the same time. Sepulchral Stalkers should actually just run up and engage it in melee, but it's going to do the honorable thing and go engage them. Meanwhile, Cetra desperately trying to survive here, activated that Blessed Blade. He's on the Chariot of the Gods, running through. It did manage to run down 2 of the rank 9 Hellblaster volley guns, which is definitely going to be something. The Chariot overrun now into the 3rd crew. Of course, the extra leadership here may mean these units will come back and reman their guns. Yeah, you can see already that's likely to be happening here. A little bit of friendly fire from the rockets. No problems there. And yeah, at least the Tomb Kings managed to disrupt this artillery line enough to get their infantry in contact. It certainly is something. There's an Arrow Titan very slowly making his way forward here, who is also extremely vulnerable right now. But a little Skull Storm on the Sunmaker as Cetra does his best to ping-pong around and hurt different targets. Yeah, might be having a little bit of desyncing here. I did update to the most recent patch, which didn't really have many multiplayer effects, but I think this is from the correct patch. Anyway, yeah, Cetra here, continuing to run down artillery crews. He's going to pull up another Skull Storm here, and it looks like, might have been the same one, honestly. Skull Storm, super long duration, I forget, actually. Just going to pull up the unit card here as we watch the Ushabti get summoned from the earth. Yeah, Skull Storm, yeah, it's a decently long duration, 27 seconds. But regardless, more artillery crew trying to come back and man their guns, but having a hard time under the pressure of the Tomb Kings here. Land ship will pull up on station. Gunners aplenty, firing from the side, and the main gun as well. No doubt trying to blast whatever it can. Yeah, getting some good hits on those Tomb Guard halberds. Cetra is going to play bumper cars, though, and with that massive charge bonus of 100, literally, he could actually get some attack animations, which might hurt the land ship. Land ship did get an XP chevron there, but yeah, you see the damage coming in from, basically, it's all from Cetra, from his horses doing attack animations, and he himself. I don't know exactly how it's broken up, but the point is it's doing damage, which is kind of hilarious. Is it going to be enough to kill the land ship? So far, not. It is very rapidly racking up value, though. It's already got 2,100 damage value, mowing through various units, doing damage to Cetra as he kind of cycle charges around. Arrow Titan here, showing why it's generally poor as a monster, or at least against missile factions, to take those big, kind of 2-foot monsters. The giant archetype, so to speak, slow, plodding along on 2 feet, very vulnerable to missiles. Arrow Titan certainly falls in that category, although it is just eating a restore here, standing out in the open field, absorbing quite a bit of bullets. I love the bumper cars, the land ship as well. A bound Spirit Leech will come in, but, you know, this mermaid on the front here with her sword and shield apparently has, you know, some charge bonus, can come in and stab the back of the Arrow Titan. So janky. I love Warhammer, honestly. It's so ridiculous sometimes. A grimdark to the point of, comedy, I would say, often, and just so many things about it are so inherently silly, but amazing. Don't get me wrong, I love it. And what other game can offer such spectacles? I ask thee. Write down in the comments below. Yeah, Cetra's probably going to go down here, and believe it or not, the grenade launchers or this volley gun might be the one to get the killing blow. Ooh, he puts a little incantation of protection on himself, but point blank, the Hellblaster's firing. Ooh, that blast might have saved him temporarily, but he is in crumbling. Yeah, the slight healing from the lore attribute can't save him, and Cetra goes down. Despite that, the balance of power is still quite close. That Arrow Titan's got a lot of HP left. Pistoliers are completely out of ammo. And this Hellblaster volley gun is online. If it can save itself from these Nehekara warriors, it could get some good damage on the Arrow Titan. But it is close enough that the Arrow Titan probably can close the distance here without dying. We shall see. Regardless, the crumbling isn't enough to fell the Nehekara warriors as they move in. More friendly fire from the grenade launchers. But, yeah, Nehekara warriors still maybe a minute left on crumbling damage. Unless, oop, they might just pop to full disintegration there. Yeah, I can see the grenade launcher is not particularly effective against a big armored single entity. Much more meant against clumps of unarmored infantry in particular, but decent against armored infantry. The Pistoliers just being used to run around and distract at this point. Yeah, the land ship's got plenty of ammunition as well, so as it turns around here, trains the main gun on the Arrow Titan. Nope, actually it's shooting the Tomb Guard. That's okay. The Serlin's Revenge also. There's 20 models there that have a modicum of damage from their armor-piercing pistols. But, yeah, the Hellblaster gets caught out. Weird pathing and positioning, some weird line-of-sight issues, and the Arrow Titan will succinctly smash their crew. Question is, can the rest do it? Tomb Guard halberds, I mean, technically they're anti-large, but due to the nature of the land ship, it'll probably take minimal damage, as it just runs through them, and they can't do attack animations. The Arrow Titan now. Ooh, yeah. This is the duel we've all been waiting for. Once more, Mermaid. Charge forth. You shall be the Empire's sword and shield. Nope, just kidding. We're going to do a little swerving naval tactics here. A little, I forget what the tacking, is that what it's called? When you kind of go in like a zigzag formation. Where you get, you know, all your guns to bear. Ooh, or he might be doing the ultra forbidden, you know, go directly away from your enemy maneuver. Let's fast forward a little bit as this Arrow Titan is going to make his final stand, charges in, routes the Free Company militia, also going to rout the Lord here, but all this time is taking damage from the land ship, just continuing to accrue value, almost 4,000 damage value there. And, yeah, the Pistoliers and Outriders going to charge in, just to distract the Arrow Titan 1 minute, try and buy some time. The Lord gets stomped there, just wow. Yeah, his head got, punted. And the Arrow Titan clean off his body. Fantastic. And will the Arrow Titan be able to close? The leadership is faltering. The land ship at this point is unbreakable, so I mean technically it can just run away for the win. I'm trying to build some suspense here, but we all know that the land ship, right? Yes. surely can overcome. Land ships are still quite strong. Definitely quite strong, gotta be respected. And, I mean, the Tomb Kings were forced into kind of a panic situation where they did actually manage to run down the rank 9 Hellblasters while taking, you know, relatively minimal damage. Sunmaker included in that as well. You know, all these traditional artillery units were able to be run down by the chariots. Almost 2,000 damage value on a chariot from killing all those expensive artillery crews. Very impressive stuff. Sepulchral Stalkers ended up getting gadded down. The Arrow Titan ultimately wasn't able to hang on for the win. Had the Arrow Titan been something like a Kemrian War Sphinx, the kitty, as they call it, definitely would have been fine here. You know, just that extra little bit of added mobility for the speed of the Kemrian War Sphinx would have allowed it to actually affect the battle at a more meaningful time and probably results in a win there. But ultimately, Slade, you know, ran into the build he needed to make it work. The land ship also, such a strong piece, even when you're doing a meme build like this, that gives you a nice anchor to kind of work from, right? Allows you to sort of do some very inherently silly things. But hopefully you enjoyed that. I know I sure did. Ooh, 1,000 damage value on Pistoliers. That's also quite nice. Something I quite enjoy. So big thanks to Slade for sending that one in. Thanks to you for being here watching, and thank you even more if you like and subscribe, hit that bell notification so when I upload new videos, you'll be notified. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.